Hello, welcome. So, this is the intro to your Embodied Moments Light Language Activation from Art of Sacred Embodiment. So, for the first one that we did last week, we worked with the frequency of joy. And one of the things that I shared was that joy is one of the quickening frequencies that really supports the raising of our frequency pretty effortlessly and rapidly. And I just want to revisit, why do we do light language, right? Why are we using this technology? Because if you're on an awakening path, if you are on an ascension journey, your own spiritual awakening journey, the journey actually involves the raising of frequency from the density, a slow kind of stagnation, to a quickened, faster vibratory rate, because within those higher vibratory rates is where we find the higher divine qualities and states of being that connect us directly to our divinity. So this is a technology that really supports us in our healing, in developing greater intuition, of connecting to our guides, connecting to our higher self better, connecting to our the right alignment of our journey. These are consciousnesses that are deeply connected to us already. So we could say that it's the soul language, it's the angelic languages, it's the galactic languages, right? It's all sorts of higher consciousness that is supporting humanity on this planet right now. And it is one of the most beautiful and efficient and I don't really, just grace-filled technologies and healing modalities that we have. So for today, for this week, we're going to work with the frequency of peace. So I want you just to think for a moment, right? Do you have turmoil in your life right now? Do you have confusion in your life right now? Is there chaos in your life right now? Is there a lot of stress or anxiety in your life right now? This can be directly inside your body that you're maybe keeping to yourself, or maybe it's a normalized level that you've become accustomed to, which would be a frequency, a denser frequency that has rooted in your physical body and energy body. So you have embodied this density, which helps to weigh you down, right? It kind of drags you down, holds you down. And what we're looking for is, how do you get unstuck from that, right? How do you get unstuck so that you can actually expand and raise up more? So any of these frequencies, any of these experiences are what we think of as just normal in our life, right? This is just life in a lot of ways. It's life as we've known it, but it actually is not what the human is ultimately here for. We have an internal design. We have a blueprint that is activating with our awakening process our divinity. And in our divine essence, we are here to be peaceful, joyful, celebratory, full of beauty and bliss and elevation and expansion and deep, profound love. And that is becoming the norm. That is the norm that's going to help us access from within ourselves the 5D or fifth dimensional consciousness to raise us from this third dimensional consciousness of physicality and density. So what the invitation is to really start to open up to the possibility that, wow, life can be really different. I can be really different. My experience of myself and of my reality can be really different and really better. Peace is one of those foundational frequencies that I believe that it is the ultimate state of being that lies at the core of who we are. Within peace, there is, and I'm just going to invite you as I talk about this, if you would, just close your eyes and feel. Within peace, there is an innate stability and grounding. So just take a deep breath in. Breathe in, exhale. Drop all the way down into your root. And I'm going to invite you to even hold your sacral chakra, which is your second chakra at the pelvis, and your solar plexus at the belly. And just rest your hands here for a minute. And take another deep breath in. Sigh. Within peace, there is stability. There is openness. There is softness. Take another breath in. Feel any contraction in your body begin to slowly melt away. Just let it soften and open. Feel a deeper stillness already beginning as you breathe deeply and let go into the core of your being. Imagine the top of an ocean. So just feel with your eyes closed that your life in its active state of day-to-day living, the rising and falling of emotions, the conflicts, the stress, the pace of life. That all of these are like choppy waters, chop, chop, chop. Sometimes choppy, sometimes stormy, sometimes just wavy. But they're always creating some level of surface agitation. Just breathe that in, exhale. You're just recognizing this agitation is the waves and the choppiness and sometimes the storminess in your mind, maybe. Sometimes it's the breath that's full of anxiety. It's the nervous system that keeps you moving and anxious and doesn't allow you to feel a space of contentment and just being. Breathing it in, exhaling. So the remedy for all of this is traveling down below the choppy waters, below the light that's shining through the surface of the ocean, going down deeper and deeper. Into the depths of the ocean. And just begin to feel that as you sink down into the depths of your own inner ocean, down into the depths of your being, you start to recognize there is a growing calmness. Just keep breathing in, exhaling, softening into the calmness. There's a stillness. And you feel this stillness from within your core. And it grounds and it stabilizes your being. This is peace. So just breathe in peace. Surrender into peace, letting go. And allow whatever residuals of your mind or energy that bubble up to just be like air bubbles, dissipating, floating away. And you let go of any of that excess stress and you drop deeper in to your own soul connection. Of peace. Peace is a state of being. Contentment is a companion emotion. So just feel the emotion of contentment. And just let it feel really good and relaxing. Feel the pause, feel the rest. Feel you can breathe a little bit deeper. And you can just take this moment and let go of any of the external pressures and struggles in your inner or outer world, any conflicts. And just come into contentment. Choose contentment. Actively choose to let go of the noise and feel the softness of contentment and then drop down into peace. Contentment will come and go. It will fluctuate like the waves on the ocean at the surface. They might be really soothing waves of contentment, but they are privy and conditional to any external activity that begins to create stress in your mind or emotions or in your outer world. Contentment then will disappear and become an expression of stress. Peace, however, as you sink down into peace, peace is always there. It expands you. It holds you. It allows you to connect more deeply to your being, the true essence of your being, your soul essence, and your divinity. Take another breath in. And just feel the difference from when you sat down to how you feel now. So now the invitation is to return to this meditation regularly. Choose to go into peace. And the deepening experience is to allow the light language to come in and begin to reorient and reprogram your inner circuitry so that peace becomes more enlivened in your being organically. It shows up when you need it, perhaps. You can choose it easier. You can receive the light language, these codes of peace, over the next couple weeks, a number of times, to continue to activate and acclimate your system to a higher frequency. Your consciousness, your heart and soul will then begin to have a desire to choose peace versus stress and chaos, and will begin to navigate new ways of operating in conjunction with your soul, your highest self, your guides, and divine source. So feel that breath in. You have choice in the frequency that you embody. And so if this is a frequency that you would like, if this is a quality of being that would help to support your life, then you can receive the light language activation below and use it as a medicine to clear your habits of stress or anxiety or inner chaos, so that you can attract more that is peaceful towards you, as well as live in a more dialed in, embodied state of calm, expansion, and the beauty of peace. All right, blessings. If you choose, I will see you in the next video for your activation. Thank you for listening.